here today to show how to install Fiberon composite fencing. Wood composite consists of two main ingredients, wood fiber, but more importantly, plastics. With temperature increases, plastic thermally expands a bit, so leaving slight gaps allows enough room for expected growth between pickets, rails, and posts. These areas aren't large or hard to space, but structurally necessary for a long-lasting fence with fluctuating temperature changes through the seasons. Make sure to use gravel underneath each post. The gravel will initially stop the post from spearing down into the ground and helps give a good base for the post and concrete. With our posts having pre-routed holes ready to receive the rails, rainwater could potentially enter through these holes and start to gather. The gravel base gives the rainwater an escape route. All of our posts are shipped out with a composite sleeve attached to either a wood or steel insert combined as a single unit. Pre-capped, ready to install. No additional wood is necessary. The 6-foot by 6-foot system offers two different post lengths. An 8-foot post is placed 24 inches in the ground, plus 6 inches of gravel, so a 30-inch hole depth is required. A 9-foot post is placed 36 inches in the ground, plus 6 inches of gravel, so a 42-inch hole depth is required. For extended frost lines, create a concrete foundation for the required hole depth. All post holes should measure at a 12-inch diameter, with the center of the holes measuring 72 inches apart. 160 pounds of Quikrete is necessary for an average hole. Our 2-rail ranch posts are 64 inches in length and are to be placed 22 inches in the ground, plus 4 inches of gravel, so a 26-inch hole depth is required. The 3-rail ranch posts are 64 inches in length, but are to be placed 16 inches in the ground, plus 4 inches of gravel, so a 20-inch hole depth is required. These post holes should measure at a 12-inch diameter, with the center of the holes measuring at 68 inches apart. At least 80 pounds of Quikrete is necessary. When installing the 6-foot by 6-foot system, the first post should measure at 72 inches from the ground to the top of the post, level to plumb. Repeat this step for the second post. Each post should measure 72 inches from the post center to post center for a full fence section. The rails are factory made at 71.5 inches, so make sure your posts are measured correctly to allow a half-inch space clearance between rails inside of each post. Insert all 3 rails inside the pre-routed holes, adjusting by sliding the rails, portioning them evenly without the rail ends touching. First, with the drill, prop only the top rail with one pilot hole in each post and rail intersection, securing with a 2-inch colored deck screw. Touch tightened, not buried. To accommodate thermal expansion and picket length, the middle and bottom rails need to be raised and shimmed up a 1/4 inch. An easy way to accomplish this is by sliding the thick end of a wood shim under each rail inside the post holes. Pilot hole each intersection, then secure with the deck screw. Touch tightened, not buried. Remember to remove the shims after the rails are secured to reveal the shimmed void. This allows the pickets to grow down as they want to without any pressures to build. To complete a corner in the shorter ranch rail style, 2 or 3 Simpson brackets are necessary, flush mounted to the side of an end post. The post holes allow for 16 degrees of rail flexibility to follow most backyard elevation variances. If a steeper hill install is required, just widen the post holes or simply trim the rail ends. If cutting is necessary, use a wood blade. With the framework complete, apply all the pickets to finish. Using an air-compressed staple gun containing 1.5-inch galvanized staples, shoot 4 staples in each picket and rail intersection, with the gun turned sideways, hiding the staples in the picket grain vertically, in a top left, top right, and bottom left, bottom right box pattern. Every picket needs to be raised 2 inches off the ground so the pickets are hanging on those rails, not bearing any weight on the ground. The pickets will grow in the summer and the ground will swell in the winter. A clearance here is necessary. If installing in a traditional privacy style, space the pickets 3/16 of an inch apart from each other to anticipate possible thermal expansion. During a shadow box or board-on-board style install, use a spacing tool for consistency. Here we used a piece of wood. Prior to installing the gate post for the 6-foot by 6-foot system, first orient the metal insert to accommodate for a left or right hand gate swing. To do so, remove the self-tapping screw. Readjust the U-channel shaped metal insert from the gate post. It should be installed with the open section oriented towards the outside of the fence, with the gate swinging in, away from the picketed side. Re-secure the self-tapping screw. Now, using a high-speed steel 5/8-inch drill bit, drill the post so the gate hinge J-bolts go through 2 walls of steel, off-center, closer to the connecting steel wall. Do not over-tighten to prevent the composite from cracking. The gate kit can adjust down to 40 inches, so the smallest a wall gate opening can be is 44 inches wide, post to post. The shorter the gate, the lighter it is hanging on the post. Shorter is always better. Now the gate post is ready to be concreted in the ground. Once it's dried, follow the gate frame instructions till completion. To make a gate in the ranch rail system, form a box design with the rails, then secure an additional cross rail diagonally inside to add support. Mount the gate using heavy-duty gate hardware. For fully detailed installation instructions and spec drawings, please visit our website at fiberonfencing.com or call our customer service at 1-800-215-2740. Fiberon Composite Fencing, the look and feel of real wood without all the maintenance.